Hello VC. These record updates usually always takes me about 15 minutes because I talk so much. So this time I decided that I would make a record update only after one visit to the record store. Except that I didn't, because I already visited the record store for the second time, so let's concentrate on those two, because I actually have been twice more to the record store since. But anyway, let's concentrate on those two visits. And let's start with the 12-inch. Sex Pistols, The Biggest Blow. As you may have seen from my video, I already have all the Sex Pistols and Swindle singles, like I call these recordings made without John Rotten. I already have all the 7 inches, so this one was the only one that I was missing. And the surprising part was that after this track, there's a long conversation between Ronnie and Steve and Paul. So that was a nice surprise. You can actually see on the movie Great Rock and Roll Swindle, you can see a little bit of this conversation on that movie. So, the Pogues with the Joe Strummer live in London. This was a record store day release, was it last year? And I saw this then, but this cost something like 36 euros, and I was that's too much. I'm not gonna pay that much. Surprisingly, a few months later, it was on sale. But again, I was like, do I buy it or don't I buy it? And when I decided to buy it, it had reverted back to the full price. So again, I was no, I'm not gonna buy it. Until now, several months later, I saw this at another store, and this time it was even cheaper than what the sale price was. So now I bought it, and it's a great recording playing wise. They are playing excellent, loads of songs here, but the recording wise this is not great, because the levels don't hold up. Like on the song London Calling, when you should hear the bass riff, the bass is down on the mix and accordion is up, and repeal of the licensing law, the main riff when it should be up, it's down on the mix, and rhythm section is up. So the levels going like up and down, so it really doesn't make this really a fun recording, which is a shame, because playing wise musically it's excellent album, but because the levels doesn't hold up, it doesn't make it a whole lot fun to listen to. And next I have a question to Carsten. Are you proud of yourself? Black Country Communion, Afterglow. Carsten has shown these albums a few times on his videos, and it finally made me check them out properly, and I bought this album, and it's great. Next time we're going to buy the first album. So thanks, Carsten. And next one, I actually saw two different albums from this band, and I was like, okay, which one do I buy? And let's Twisted Sister, live at Hammersmith 1984, recorded on the Stay Hungry tour. And I actually saw this one and Under the Blade, and I was okay, which one do I buy? And honestly, I was more interested in Under the Blade. But by the time I decided to buy Under the Blade, it was already sold, so I bought this one. And it's an excellent live recording. Even the two bonus tracks here from '79, which I was really like, that's not a good idea. But they are actually very, let's say, decent versions of them. It's as a live recording, it's excellent. The band is really tight, really rocking. They're really kicking ass. Really great live recording, produced by Mark Mendoza and JJ French. So even the band has a hand in this release. The only minus side, in my opinion, is that Dee Snider talks a bit too much for my liking here. But that aside, this is an excellent live recording. The band is really rocking. And another live recording, Rolling Stones, From the Vault. Marquee Club live in 1971. I knew that they were going to release this one, so I kept my eyes on record stores' net pages to see when this would be released. And when it mentioned 2 LP and a DVD. So I went to the store, give me the record, came back home and noticed that it's only a 1 LP set. And I might not have bought this had I noticed that then. And a good thing that I didn't, because as a live recording it's excellent, really good. And it includes a couple of live rarities from them. So yeah, I'm well pleased that I bought this one. Now they should release Brussels Affair, but it seems that they don't have the video material for it, so that's why they haven't released it. But do release it, I don't care, I just want the album. Kaukoröyhkä, Etelän peto. I did a quick count and I think this is my 26th album from him, which puts him on a number of albums at the top of my list with Dave Lindholm, from whom I also have 26 albums. But unfortunately this is only the second disappointment from him. The previous disappointment I've long since I've sold it, so I don't have that one. It's not all bad, there are a couple of good tracks here, but the rest of the songs are really like, let's just say, just average. So yeah, I have to say that this one was a disappointment to me. And then the next album, I had never considered buying it until I bought Billy Joel's Songs from the Attic, which includes a couple of songs from here. This is a Piano Man, his second solo album. And those were really good, so I decided to give this one a chance, and I'm glad I did. I do like this album, most of the songs here are really good. But I feel that this is the same as with Elton John's self-titled second album, that the songs are good, but he hasn't really found his own expression yet. It's not really like fully formed yet. When you think about it, the song Piano Man, for example, it's really not his style. I mean, it's a great track, but it's not really his style yet. That's the same thing with the rest of the songs here. They're not really the style that he became known with, but as songs, this is a good album. And the next one, I actually originally bought this next one on vinyl, but my work colleague had this one on CD and he wanted it on vinyl, so we simply just traded them. So I've always had this one on CD and now I finally found this on vinyl. Little Feat, Dixie Chicken. Not much to say about this except that I absolutely love this one. I love this album. Little Feat, Dixie Chicken. And next one was let's say funny coincidence. I watched John's video about his April wine collection, and the next day I went to the record store and I found myself my first April wine album, The Nature of the Beast. And later that night at home I checked my emails and there was a note from my YouTube feed which showed that LJ had put up a video, and it was an VCLT from John, and he had sent him April wine albums. Not this one though, but April wine albums anyway. So great timing. And then from disappointment to success, let's say. Twisted Sister, Under the Blade. A week after buying live at Hammersmith, I found this one. And I haven't checked this one yet, but as you can see, there's no barcode here. This one is on secret label. So I haven't checked that. Is this the very original label that this one was released on in '82? Like I said, I haven't checked, but I have to say that if it is, I was in good luck. Okay, that's it for this time. Like I said, I've already been to the record store twice, but we'll leave that to another time. Thanks for watching. Bye.